So in this video, I'm breaking down the only reason why video clients will ever say no to you, while they'll ever call you too expensive, and how to fix it, which is super easy. And you don't need to be a sales expert. This method is what I've used throughout my whole career. It's the art of conversational selling over hard selling. If you don't know me, my name's Joel. I run a media company here in Australia. We work with luxury brands, supercar clubs, and pull in 30 to 40K a month, and I don't run ads. Now, this has happened to me numerous times, and I want to teach you a way that you can easily overcome it, close bigger deals, and make more money. The funny thing I found out pretty quickly is that I actually got less price objections when I pitched higher prices than when I pitched lower prices to clients. Now, something you need to weigh up for yourself when a client says something like that's too expensive or that's not in my budget, ask yourself, do you actually want to work with them? Does it tick the box of profit? Does it tick the box of portfolio? Does it tick the box of your network? If it ticks at least two of these three things, great. If they still say no, it's too expensive, let's keep going. Let's take it step by step, because if you rush into saying any sort of price, no shit, they're going to say you're too expensive or I need to think about it. If you rush into thinking that you know everything and just want to show them how good you are, they're going to say it's too expensive, and it's going to be hard to recover that deal. Now, let's really define what someone means when they say it's too expensive. What a client really means when they say that is as simple as this. They don't see the value in what they're giving you money for. For instance, if you were to go to a dinner and spend $10,000, that would be expensive. But if you bought a Ferrari competition for 10 grand, that would be cheap. So there's a certain level of value and return that a client needs to see before they spend any money with you. Let's translate that into filmmaking terms. Let's say you're doing a brand video for a client and it's $15,000. If the client says that's too expensive, it's simply because they don't see the return on investment. They don't see the ROI. They don't see the value. Your job is more than just creating videos. It's bridging the gap between where they're at, their education level of what videos do, and where you're at and your education of what videos do. The better you get at communicating that, the easier it becomes to close these types of deals. It doesn't matter whether your job is 30,000 or 3 grand, the same simple steps apply. There's always a reason someone is contacting you for a video. Part of your job is to dig deep on that reason and understand why it's important for them. You need to bridge a gap between what's important for them and how you're going to do it, and then educate them how you're building that bridge. So how do I land $15,000 video deals, and how can you do it? To be clear, I'm not a salesman. I've just developed a repeatable system that suits me, and better yet, works every single time. Step 1, push for a designated meeting. That could be a video call or an in-person meeting. In-person meetings always land a lot better. So when they inquire, all you need to do is pick up the phone. And if it's over an email or a text where the inquiry comes through, you can literally steal this templated message to get a conversation booked. Hey, Mr. Client, that sounds like something we can do. Very excited for you guys. Would be helpful to jump on a quick call so I can work out the best deal for you. Does Wednesday morning or afternoon work better? Step 2, when you get to that meeting or pick up the phone, the first thing you want to do is build rapport and sprinkle in proof. I like to think of building rapport in a simple way. Get them to like you. The way you get someone to like you is by getting them to talk about themselves. When you're on a date with a girl, you would never sit there and talk about yourself for the whole time. And if you do, maybe that's why you're single. You ask questions, you get them talking about themselves. The more someone talks about themselves in front of you, the more they like you. This is where you ask things like, how's your day going? Well, what have you been up to? Do you have any travel plans? Just connect with them on a personal level. If they ask you questions back, how's your week been? How's your business going? You reply with, absolutely bloody amazing. Last week, we just wrapped up a project for X, Y, and Z company. It was massive. They saw some awesome results like X, Y, and Z. We're really proud of it. This is your first impression. You only get one. And you definitely don't want to come across as someone who is relying on the money. You don't want to seem like you don't care about the person you're talking to, because those people don't make any money. You will come across business owners with a dominating personality who want to take control of the call, the conversation, and cut it short and just say things like, just tell me how much does it cost? I just want a video done. What's the price? Just tell me the price. That's when it comes back to the question, do I even want to work with this person? But you also need to develop the skill of directing the client and saying something like, I'd love to give you a quote right off the bat, but I do need to ask a few questions to see if I can actually help and create these videos in a way that you're going to love. Establish rapport, very important, very underrated. Next, ask questions about their business, what they do, why they do it, and how they do it. If it's a transport company, ask how long they've been in the industry, what sort of stuff are they moving, how many trucks do they have on the road, what are their facilities like, how many staff do they have, what makes them different. Ask about the systems and the operations they're using and what they want to show. Get them talking about their business because they obviously like their business. They'll be excited to talk to you about it. Next, lead into what they actually want to do with you. You can say something like, wow, that all sounds amazing. I can think of so many video ideas just from what you've told me, but what is it that you guys are actually envisioning? They'll tell you what they had in mind, and then you just reply back with, that's amazing. What's the actual purpose of this video? Where do you want it to go? Where do you want it to live? What's the goal with it? This is where you dive deeper into where the video is going to go, why they want it made, and what it's going to do for their business. Explore where they want to get to as an actual whole business and how you can help them. Maybe not all the way, but at least part of the way. You don't need to say things like this video will get you 1 million views or make any crazy guarantees. That's not what you want to do at all. Just open up the conversation, let them talk about the results they want, and when you talk about what you do, it already build a link in their head. They'll start to see more of the value in what you offer. We don't sell with pressure, we sell with conversations. The biggest mistake most creatives make, they rush into sales conversations saying, yep, I can do that and it's going to be this price, without even taking the time to understand the client, the business, and the reason behind the whole project. So of course the client is going to say, I need to think about it, or it's too expensive. Videographers think of sales completely wrong. And this is an easy, straightforward, step-by-step on how to fix that. So here's a quick recap on what we've covered so far. Build rapport, get to know them as a person, understand their business of where they're at, where they want to go, figure out their vision and what they want and why. Typically, their goal is to drive more sales and leads, and you can easily attach your services to that by making videos that stand out, grab attention, and make their online presence look as professional as their service. The more questions you ask, the better. And notice how I haven't said anything about price yet. You don't even know if you can help them just yet, so why would you give them a price? Next, I want you to follow up with, if I understand correctly, and then reply what they've told you in your language. This confirms that you're both on the same page. Then suggest what video package or services that you have that is going to help them get to that goal and bridge the gap. Explain why the package works, educate them, why social media matters, why they don't need a massive marketing budget outside of video, why 80% of the internet content is video, and why not using it is a massive missed opportunity. This is your time to educate, prove your value, and connect it all back to what you're offering. And remember, doesn't matter what they say, you're the one who knows more about this stuff than they do. Don't downplay yourself. If it's a $10,000 deal and they truly see their value, they will understand. They might still have objections, and that's fine. Handle those. And if you can't, simply just scale the package down to meet their budget. So it's a really simple 4-step framework you can use. Build rapport, sprinkle in proof, understand their business, figure out their vision and goals, educate and pitch your offer as the bridge. If you found this video genuinely helpful, leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more on YouTube. So I'll see you in the next one.